All right, we're live now. So yeah, praise. Sorry, like I said, I had some questions to ask. If that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay, so yeah, first of all, how long have you been doing this? I mean, trading. How long has it been?
About 2 years.
2 years. Okay, that's good. That's quite some experience. Um, so how would you explain or describe your journey so far? Like how's it
It-
going?
It's been a very interesting and challenging one. I'm not gonna say it's been easy, but we thrive regardless. It's it's a mix of emotions and discipline, but discipline always has to stand out. So yeah, that's basically a summary of my 2 years journey.
Okay, that is quite an interesting summary. Um, but would you say you're still struggling? Is there something you still struggle with right now?
Uh, I honestly can't point out to anything at the moment
Sorry,
because
what?
I honestly can't point out to anything at the moment because I'm able to make analysis and get entries. I'm quite profitable. I just feel like I could do better. You know, it could get better with time. And my confidence level, yes, I'm not so confident as I'm supposed to be. Even though I see very good opportunities, sometimes I did it before I'm able to take entries.
Hmm. Okay. You made a statement. Thank you. You made a statement. You said you're profitable. Are you profitable? Is that what you're saying?
To an extent, I mean, as opposed to probably you or the big names, I think I am doing my best.
Okay. All right. But I just want to I just want us to make something clear, right, so that we're on the same page. Okay? Because it's one thing to make progress, right? It's one thing that you're not where you were when you started, right? You've made so much progress. But it is yet another thing to be consistently profitable, right? So to
Okay.
be consistently profitable, it would mean that you are able to average consistent profitability over a long period of time. So would you say you're consistent? I think that's the question I'm trying to figure out.
I I think I am.
Okay, that's good. That's actually very good. Um, do you how would you consider the way you trade, like swing trading or day trading? What's the stuff?
Day trading.
Or day trading? Okay, okay, that's good. That's fine, right? I would like to see how you trade, like maybe some other time, because it is not always easy to meet profitable traders. So, do you? Is that fine if I see how you trade? Maybe perhaps you can, if you have a link to like a track record. Do you have a track record?
I do. I can share that.
Oh, you do. That's fine then. If it's possible for me to like maybe see it, I think I would love to see it because it's always good. So, let me see.
Submitted to the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources for reclamation process.
Uh,
Land reclamation, we are going to make a report of
okay,
the
are you currently in the Discord community like right now?
peak and
I don't think so.
to do
Okay,
reclamation.
not yet. All right. Okay. So if it's possible for you to reach out to me, I'm trying to send you a message now on Telegram, but it's not working. So if it's possible for you to like highlight my profile and send me a message so that we can talk about the track record, right? If that's fine, I would love that.
Okay, let me see if I can do that.
Just try that because I'm trying to send you a text now, but it's not working. I think I have like a temporary ban on my account or something, so I can't message like some persons first. So if you can, then yeah, that works. Okay, so that works. So what it means is maybe later on you can maybe at the end of the session you can maybe send me a link to the track record. All right.
Sure.
All right. All right. All right. Good. So yeah, thank you. Welcome to the community. Okay.
Thank you too, Cassie.
All right. Okay, so moving forward, I would go over my trades, the charts, of course, what we have so far, and what we have moving forward. Okay, we're not too many at the moment because I was hoping I would talk about um, tracking our trades and how far some of us have gone back testing. But it seems like the house is not full today, and that's fine. Some days are like that, but it's okay. I will just share my screen now, and I think we'll take it from there. All right. Okay. So can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, you can see your screen.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. So let's see what we have. Okay. For the JPYs, for some of us who have followed our updates for some time, for the JPYs, the storyline has not exactly changed. What is the storyline? Bullish continuations, and that's the same storyline we have up until now. So for ADJPY, like I've explained in some in previous sessions, I'm expecting a breakout of 98, which is the key level, and a pullback for buyers to the upside. I want you guys to ignore the lines with blue because I'm only using them to test certain systems, and they're not exactly called key levels. When I speak of key levels, I only refer to the levels marked off in black. Okay, so I hope that kind of makes sense. But yeah, for AJ, a breakout of this key level, a pullback here for longs. That's my interest. So it will take some time, obviously. CAT JPY, right? So CAT JPY is slightly different in the sense that we already have the breakout. So what I'm doing now is I'm waiting for the pullback to retest for me to go long, in line with the overall trend, which is to the upside. If we zoom out, we can understand what I mean by the overall trend is to the upside. So that's what I'm waiting for on CAT JPY. CHF JPY. So far, I would say was like in the pullback phase. I was hoping we would hit take profit first before pulling back, but so far, it feels like the pullback comes first. But that's okay, that's fine. I'm hoping that we still have the next push to the upside so that I can take my profits. Um, so we'll see how it happens or how it plays out. Also, I have highlighted that I have been holding this trade since September of 2024. So actually, in a sense, by the end of this month, or this month is going to make it 12 months, or okay, 1 year of holding a position. Now, this is the longest time I have ever held a trade or a position, and I don't know, it's it's different, right? It's very much different. But just to highlight that point, it's been a while. September 2024, if you can just date back to the entry, you can see right there, 16th of September 2024, around that time. So it's been almost a year since I bought this guy. But yeah, that's okay. Euro GPY, I'm expecting a pullback. Now I want a pullback, but I don't know if price will pull back to give me the entry I'm looking for. So I cannot dictate what price will do or what the market will do. But if price will be so generous to pull back to this key level, then of course I would love to take buys. That's kind of my game plan. Pound GPY, still long. Had a pullback last week, but seems like we're recovering from that. So still in my longs, right? Nothing too crazy at the moment. NJ, just like AJ, expecting bullish continuations. Now on Monday, I did highlight that we might see price find support here. Now, even though I don't consider this a key level, it is still a support level, okay? And I kind of expect that price might hold out or find support at the level and then proceed with upside continuations. And a guarantee, of course, but it seems like that might be the pathway for ended GPY. Like I said, on all the GPYs I expect bullish continuations, and NG might just follow suit. So I'm not going long, I'm not taking buys, but this could be a great idea for some of us who might want to um, get long on NJ. And then USDJPY still moving sideways, but all the same, right? Upside continuation. That's my idea. So for the JPYs, I have buys on CHF JPY and Pound JPY. So two positions on the JPYs, and that's okay. Moving on, we have AD card. So price is respecting this weekly, monthly level of resistance, and that's fine. I can expect more downside continuations, even though we've been moving sideways for like the past 3 months, I would say. But yeah, more downside continuations is what I expect. Not a guarantee, but of course, we might see that, especially since the trend is to the downside. So, moving on, Euro card. So I'm long on Euro card, and yeah, not much to see on the guy. I expect bullish continuations. Pound card. So yeah, interestingly, the Bank of England cut rates today. There was a 25 basis point cut from 4.25% to 4%, and that kind of gave the pound strength. Now, of course, rate cuts kind of differ because in some cases you can have a dovish rate cut, in some cases you can have a hawkish rate cut, and as some persons think that the fact that a bank cuts rate automatically means that the currency will weaken. In most cases, yes, ideally on paper, that might be the case, but it kind of depends on what the cut looks like, right? And what the bank feels, like how they feel about the cut and their decision going forward. These things kind of like depict what the market might do. So, yeah, we have a bullish reaction to the rate cut, and that's what we can see. I like it because, of course, it helps my my trades. I have about I think 4 positions, or if not 5. I have 5 pound positions, all buys. So in a sense, the rate cut kind of the reaction to the rate cut kind of helps my portfolio, if that makes sense. So I'm long on pound JPY, I'm long on pound card, I'm long on pound AUD, pound NZD, and pound USD. So 5 pound trades. So more pound strength kind of is good for my portfolio, but we'll come to that in a moment. But yes, this is pound card, and I expect bullish continuations over the long term. So we'll see how it happens. And I'm long. I've been long since February, and I'm holding my trades. Okay. NZD card. I'm short on the guy, although he's just very slow, right? Very very slow, very slow. But that's okay. I have other trades that I work with, so I don't have much to say on the guy. US card, not much to be honest. Euro AUD, nothing of interest. Euro NZD, nothing of interest at the moment. Expecting a pullback, but was like far away from the level, so really nothing of interest. Pound AUD, I'm long, as we can see, kind of like in a little bit of drawdown. Okay, and I think this is the only trading drawdown. I have about 18 open positions in my portfolio. I am up well above 22 hours in my trades. But I think pound 80 is the only guy in drawdown, correct? Which is beautiful to see. But yes, pound 80 I'm long. Price is finding support at the key level, so we'll see what happens in the future. I'm long because I expect that prices will move higher in the coming weeks and months. Pound NZD, same story. I'm long. I've been long since March, actually. And I've had to see through a drawdown, sideways movement, actually. So push to the upside, we came back, found support once, found support twice, found support the third time. So since March up until now, I've just been pretty much in profit, in drawdown, and break even, just a little back and forth there. But I haven't closed my trades. Why? Because I follow a system. And I have the discipline to follow a system. Also, understanding that as part of my rules or principles with the system, as long as price does not break or violate the key level, the trade idea stays active. But it means that price can move steady for a long time before it continues, right? So I don't see any reason why I should close my trade. If I'm to close my trade, it will be simply out of fear. And when you run a system and run portfolios, you don't trade with fear. So This kind of makes sense. So for those of us who might be wondering why the market's moving sideways and I'm still in trade, the question might be, what if price stops out? I mean, yeah, if it stops out, it stops out, right? And I'll take only a 1% loss. But why close the trade when you don't really know what will happen? And when you know that price is still within the boundaries of your system. So that's the story of this pound NZD. And very interestingly, let me speak on Euro NZD for a minute, because it was like very similar to Euro NZD. The guy moved sideways, right, for like several months. Okay, but then I was able to buy in October of 2024, and I held up until March of 2025. I closed with like almost a 5.8 hour on Euro NZD, even though it moved sideways for a while. The interesting thing was that I was able to get in just before the move, right? But the point is, you can't always calculate that. You can't always time the market and expect that it would move just after you buy. What is my point? My point is that the market can move sideways, but you see that at every single point, price never violated the key level, right? It never did. And that's to show you that as long as it doesn't do that, then there's no reason to like close your trades prematurely, if that makes sense. So this is just me and my system, right? Just kind of explaining how it works. So yeah, pound AUD, pound NZD, still holding my longs, and we'll see how it goes. AD USD, not really interested, to be honest. Nothing for me. Euro NZD, sorry, Euro USD, not really interested as well. Closed my longs last month, sorry, in June, and for now I don't really see anything at the moment. Pound USD went long, took longs. That was yesterday, right? Yeah. So took longs yesterday. I kind of explained the situation with this guy because I took a loss last week, but I'm long again. And I kind of explained that there was a little difference in the key levels. So I don't completely think that pound US is out of the window just yet. But yes, I have 1% of open risk. And if it plays out, that's fine. But if it stops out, then yeah, oh well, I'll take the loss. I'm not afraid of taking trades, and I'm not afraid of taking losses. To put this into proper perspective, I have taken 5 losses in 2025. Just 5 losses. We're in the 8th month of the year, and I have recorded only 5 losses. Amongst these 5 losses are 2 losses that came as a result of human errors, and 3 losses that are part of the system. So it simply means that ideally, I should have taken only 3 losses this year so far, right? So that's the point. As long as an opportunity is set for me, as long as it is within the boundaries of my system, I take trade. I have no fear. If that makes sense. But yeah, pound USD, I expect bullish continuations, and we'll see how it plays out. NU, I'm not interested, to be honest. Although I think we might have more downsides, even though I'm not really going to sell myself, but I think price might find resistance here. I respect this level as resistance and continue to downside. So we'll see what happens. But the Swiss franc pairs, I don't have anything of interest, in all honesty. So I'm not going to speak much on them. Nothing of interest, to be honest. I'm not a Swiss franc pair. So this is the most I have for currencies. Please, if you have a question, do what to ask. Okay, just ask your questions. If you have any questions, then we can move over to cryptos, indices, and metals. So I think, please, if you have a question, just go ahead. Any pair I did not touch on that you'd like to see, any currency that you have on your watch list that you want to speak about, any of these things, be sure to ask. All right.
Kasi, pound USD.
Yeah, pound USD.
Do you think it's too late for a re-entry?
because I finished your notification on the entry, I think yesterday. So I don't know if you
Uh,
think.
is it too late? I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so. It's just that your reward will be much lesser than it's supposed to be. But I wouldn't really say it is too late because what is happening right now might be the situation with like my crypto trades. And I got it very late, like I explained. But I still got it anyway, right? Because I could not miss out on the opportunity that it was presenting. So I think it might be the same for you. If you decide to wait for price to the entry, that's fine. But the thing is, you don't know if that will happen. You're not certain that that will happen. So if you choose to buy now, you have to accept that the reward will be much lesser than. Let me see. So mine I have like a 3.45, 3.44. If you're buying now, it means you have to set for 2.5 or 2.4. So I think 1 hour difference, right? I think that's what you
Yeah.
look at. So if you like the reward this week, then fine, you can go ahead and buy. But if you are hoping that it comes back here or even down here, so you can pick a snapper entry, then you can wait as well. But then the thing is, you never know, right? That's the thing.
Okay.
That's why I don't wait, right? Because you never know. Does that make sense?
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. So, any other questions here um before I move over to
I saw something on your chat on UHJPY or CATJPY. One of them. I don't want to ask you a question on it. If you can go to this chat so that.
cat JPY. I mean, is it this one?
Let's see UHJPY. It was something about your previous first trade, the past trade that you took on the chat. Like
Sorry, come again.
yeah, so this very one, right? So
Okay.
looking at the past trade here, the one that is on the left. Price didn't get to your TV, the price came back to you. So are you saying that you held the price came back to your stop loss or you managed the trade in different scenario?
Uh, Sorry for this particular trade. It's kind of a test, right? Because you can see I took it from the blue line, not the key level. So I was actually testing something out.
Okay. Okay.
So it's not a trade, and I can't speak on it, right? As to trade management, because it's not a trade I took, right? It's not a trade I took. No, I'm simply
Okay.
testing out like other levels, and yeah, that's why the entry is here. Not like it was a trade I took.
Okay.
How does that make sense?
Okay, that makes
So this
sense.
is not the
And then
loss I took.
okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yep.
Thank you.
Right. Okay, so let me scoot over now. Let me look at cryptos first. I'll just glance through these guys because I'm not going to spend so much time. So let's see. Now I have 6 open crypto trades. So one can say I'm kind of invested in the crypto market as of now, although I'm taking all these trades as CFDs, not as futures or spots. So Litecoin is leading the pack the trades I have running. Litecoin is like leading the pack in terms of the trade that is doing well. So Litecoin is here. It's in profit. Ripple pulled back, but it seems like we will be heading up again. So this is a pullback, but we just might be heading up. I'm not sure. Can't be so certain, but let's see. Just like I explained, I'm late, right? Very late entries on all of these guys. I should have been long, like all the way from here. And my reward should be steamingly hot as about 1 to 9 arrows, but I'm settling for like a 1 to 4.6. This is part of what Damien was asking, right? So if you're late, what do? You see, if I waited for all of the crypto trades since I was late, I would have never gotten involved with them, right? So it is a rule I have on my system that even though I'm late, as long as the reward is favorable, I will get involved nonetheless. We may not favor certain systems, but it favors mine, okay? Because I don't always have the opportunities to get involved with these trades. So if I miss it, I miss it, right? If I miss it, it's the entire move, right? I catch a move, if that makes sense. So me missing a trade automatically means that I missed a winner. I simply missed a winning trade. That's what it means. So I prefer to have winners and losers. I don't ever want to have missed trades. because I noticed over time that missed trades were affecting the potential of my system. So I never want to have missed trades. If I miss a trade, it's a winning trade, because if price does not get to my take profit or my key level and comes back, I'll get involved, right? So the fact that I missed it, it means that it was a trade that played out without me, and I hate to see that because a winning trade is a winning trade, and it can take weeks or months to play out. If I miss it, I have to wait for like another year for that to set up. It's a whole long story. So I hope that makes sense. So this is why I would choose to get involved late, even though I'm late, to miss it altogether. So this is where I should have been long on Ripple, but this is where I got involved. That's okay. That's fine. Ripple is doing well. Dodge as well. Pulled back. It seems like you're heading up again, which is good. Cardano also pulled back, but we just have been heading up again, which is good. AVAX pulled back as well. So yeah, they all just pulled back. So I'm hoping that it's only a pullback, and hopefully we get to see more upside continuations in the future. And on Monday, was it Monday or Tuesday? I'm not sure. I bought this guy. This is the recent addition to the crypto trade. So I bought him, and he's already doing what I would say, pushing in profit, which is good. Which is good. So yeah, 6 trades for cryptos, and that's about it. For indices, let's see, S&P. The S&P hovering around all-time highs, not bad. France 40. Moving sideways, dumped twice, but also seems like we'll recover that ways. Where's the next guy? Yep. So AU50, which is top 50 stocks in Europe, right? So I bought this guy on, I'm not sure, this week, I think it's either Monday or Tuesday, but I called the entry out, and I'm long. So I want to see if it pays out. It's also in profit as well. This is why I said that the only trade in Jordan as I speak is pound AUD. That's like the only trade in the small Jordan, but that's fine. So next up, I have Nasdaq, which is also hovering around all-time highs, which is not bad. Not bad. And what else? Palladium. Pulled back, but let's see. Maybe we'll have more contributions in the future. But yes, I think about 18 open trades now. With all I've shown you guys, and I'm up with just about 20 hours. I think it's much more than that actually, because some of the trades are like in different portfolios, but overall 18 open trades. And yeah, I will continue to manage these trades just as I've been doing for some time, and I'll keep updating you guys on what happens. Okay, so please, any questions? If you have a question, just feel free to ask. Oh yeah, Noah, you're here. Good evening. Can you hear me? Noah, can you hear me? Okay. Maybe he's not here at the moment because he had a question that I think we have, or we may try to answer today. But maybe until he comes back, anybody who has a question, just go ahead. All right then. Captain, can you hear me?
I can hear you, TC. Good evening.
All right. Yes, Captain. Good evening. How are you?
Fine.
Okay. Sorry. How are your accounts doing? I think now I just want to know. It's been some time since we spoke about it. So how are your accounts doing?
Yeah, fine
Good.
actually, but I think yeah, good. But I'm just like going up and down. As in, I think I'm just about to break even. Yeah,
Okay.
but with
Uh,
the account, I'm thinking I haven't lost any account. I'm still on trade and everything. So
what
I'm
about the
getting
other account? The account I like increased to. What about those accounts?
okay, which one? Which one is it? The goat funded?
Yeah, I know you. I know you have two funded accounts, right?
Okay, I have a yes, I have the Maven and the Hive. But I found
Okay.
out that the Hive was a is a scam actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think I made a profit of like $100. So I requested for a withdrawal to see if they would pay, but they didn't pay actually. So actually I got the account from giveaway actually. So I didn't buy the account. It was a giveaway. I won it in free.
That's
So yeah.
that's
So the only
crazy.
account the only yeah. So the only account I have now is the Maven. The live account is the Maven and Goat funded. I got a good funded account, an instant account, so I think that's what I'm using now.
Okay. I get it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi. I've never really heard of the firm, which is why I didn't speak much on it. But sometimes I've always said that we have to be careful of the firms we use, right? And because of the experience I had myself with firms, I have to make sure like to use firms that can actually pay out, right? Because it's one thing to trade, passive is one, passive is two, get funded, and imagine having to run a portfolio with profit accounts, right? And you do that for 6 7 months, you're able to pay like 15 20% on like a 200K account. It's that time to hit the withdraw and here is it will piss you off. And it kind of like it waters down all the hard work. Okay, so I think you might
Exactly.
also want to focus much more on firms that are actually reliable. I mean, no firm is perfect, but it just makes sense. It just makes more sense that you focus your attention on firms that are reliable, firms that can actually pay, right? So sorry about Hive, right? I didn't know
Yeah,
about
thank
that.
you very much. Yeah. So okay, I'm currently I think I bought a 10K account on I think FTMO. So I think I'm up 10% in that account or so. Was it no sorry, I think 1% or so. So
1%.
FTMO, yeah, it's FTMO, Maven and Goat funded. So those are the
Good fun.
accounts I have.
Okay, that makes sense. So now you're FTM, right? So let's see. FTM is quite good. I think we can put some FTM to a great extent.
Yeah.
So let's see how the challenge goes, right? Hopefully we have a great
Yeah.
market condition, and maybe in 2 months we can AC. Let's see. Hopefully that's the
Yeah.
case.
I
All
hope
right.
so.
Yeah. Yusuf is not here at the moment. I mean, I know we're aware that we're aware that it's funded, right? He has like 100K
Yeah.
FTM right now. Yeah, which is good. So, but yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, I'll keep in touch. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll keep
Thank
in
you very
touch.
much.
Of course. Also, I don't know if your journal is up to date. Is it?
My journal is up to date.
Okay. So, Damien, how about you? Would you say your journal is up to date?
Yeah, mine is also up to date.
Okay, that's good. So, what we'll do now is I want to see journals friends just like we did before, right? So you send them to me on Discord. I'd like to review them before we discuss them here live, if that's fine. So maybe after the session today, um, you can send them to me. Okay, is that fine?
Okay, I'll do that.
All right, that's good. And I think that we'll discuss other things, right? But please just send them to me first. That would make sense.
No.
Samira, good evening.
Hey,
Hi, good evening. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Casey?
And how is your baby girl?
She's doing great. She's right here. She's great. Thank you.
That's good. Um, I don't know. I think this past few months that you've been out, it must have
hmm
been difficult to like compare combine trading and getting ready to birth and nurse a child, right?
Yes.
So yeah, but now you're back, okay, which is
Mm-hmm.
good. Welcome once again, like I said before.
Okay.
And I don't know if you were around when we had a discussion about like tracking our trades and you know joining our trades for you?
Yeah, I was around the beginning of that conversation, and then yeah, I was out.
Okay. So what it means is you may not have a journal at the moment, right?
No, I don't. No.
Okay. All right. So here's what's gonna happen. Revisit the conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's been some time. I think the last time we did that was sometime in May, right? And some months passed.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to revisit the conversation because new persons are joining the session. So they were not here when we discussed it the last time. And
Yeah.
so others who didn't have the opportunity to like track their trades and all of that can start doing that now. Okay, so we'll see. I would schedule a session beforehand so that we can all have the opportunity to speak on joining a second time. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
So I'll let you guys. Yeah, I'll let you guys know way beforehand so that more people can join the session and start playing and just to talk about it. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
But yeah, just take it easy, right? Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Of course. Yeah, Laura, I don't know if you're back now. You are. Can hear me. I think can have that discussion. Okay, maybe not. Is it that his network is bad or maybe he's not present at the moment? I think it's one of those two things. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so back to the conversation about tracking our trades and journaling our trades. Because some persons are not here today, I would also send out a message to the community so that those who are aware of this arrangement can just send their journals to me, just like we did before. I'll review everyone, and then with each session, I'll come back with one person after the other. Okay, so I think that's how we move forward. Because since they're not here today, it would not make sense that we pause on it. I'll just send out a message. They'll get it. When you read it, they'll send that journal to me. All right. So yeah, in the absence of any questions, I think this is where we'll draw the curtain to close today. I'm not able to share my portfolio right now, but I want to do that when we're having the joint conversation. So maybe on Monday, I'll share the trackers I have, maybe just give us an update on what is going on. All right. Well, yeah. Thank you guys for showing up. Okay. It's a pleasure to discuss with you guys today, and I will see you guys on Monday. Okay. So you guys take care.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
You're all welcome. Thank you for showing up. So let me keep this out. Okay. So stop recording.